Hey everyone, here at OSReviews.com. Today we're taking you on a first look of the HP iPAQ Pocket PC. This version in particular, you'll see the model number listed, of course, in the full review. And this model in particular, this HP iPAQ, is yet another one of the more expensive and advanced HP iPAQs on the market. Although it's not quite as good as the RX 2000 series, this is a little bit of a process of a previous generation product, but it still nevertheless keeps in very sharp comparison. This model in particular, as you can see from the size, takes a very large imprint and footprint, and that is mostly due to the 3.8-inch TFT display, which is really bright and vibrant, really viewable, although a little bit reflective for our taste. This device is also very high-end when it comes to connectivity, because it includes Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, as well as, believe it or not, 3G connectivity, and you'll see that from the little nub up here, and also from the back, which we removed the back cover. This, as you can see, after removing it, is a SIM card slot. That said, at the present release of this product, HP has not said that the 3G does not come included with the carrier just yet, so this function is not functionable technically for you, the user. But in next, after they work out a little bit of software clinks, this is a device port that will be working. So you have 3 ways of connecting: Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, 3G, which is really great. And you can really tell that this is also a little bit of a phone, and they've really put in the design, HP. Not just is the nub up here, but from the fact that there's 3 indicators for the 3 wireless connections up here, and you also have a speaker for your ear that's located up here, while the microphone is actually located down here, and the volume rocker, we haven't seen a lot of PDAs with volume rockers, but this actually has one. It's chrome edge and slightly protrudent, and really easy to use. Just pressing it like this takes you from the buttons from louder to softer, and really cool too. So it's all positioned up for you to use as a phone, so that's pretty cool. You'll notice right away that in addition to all this really cool technology, HP has really gone out and done professional stuff as well, because you'll notice that this device also has a biometric fingerprint reader. You can read up to 10 fingers for this product, and that adds a lot of security in order for this product. So of course, with such a high-end device, you're getting a ton of features in terms of web browsing and music streaming and multimedia, and it really takes advantage of this nice screen. This device runs on Windows Pocket PC Edition 2002 Premium, and you see that there. As you can see, the battery is user removable. It's like this, and it's pretty easy to use. The unit itself feels really solid in the hands, and we didn't have a lot of issues with the build quality at all. It was really solid, and although it's kind of plasticky, there's also a metallic finish that makes it feel real weighty and cool in the hand. HP also bundles this $500 PDA with a case, which is one of the better cases we've seen on the market, and this is because it's one of those cases that actually work quite well. So as you can see, what you do is that you slide in the PDA from the top, and you slide it in like so, and it fits into the bottom, and it slides into this slot. It protects the slot on the bottom of this product, which is actually located on the bottom here. This is the charging. This is the connection port. It just goes in right there, and you can protect your investment, which is pretty cool. It works fine. Other connections on this device to be notified are, there's a 3.5mm headphone jack for listening to music, which is great. Of course, there's a Credo port that we're charging it right now. There's the standard navigation controls. In addition to the touchscreen, we have, of course, the 5-way navigation toggle. There's actually a 4-way navigation toggle. There's no OK. The OK is basically just the button you just press down in itself. There's not a separate button for that. In addition, we have the four navigation controls we've seen in a lot in Windows products, such as, of course, the messaging, the calendar, the contacts, the mail, and basically the task launcher key. It's really easy to turn this device on and off. This is a charging port. Pressing this once turns it on. On the top, we'll also find an SD card slot. This is really cool because it's really useful for extending your memory. And there's a spring-loaded mechanism for the stylus, which is really cool because we really like spring-loaded products a lot better than just plain sliding ones. So as you can see, there is a little bit of a defect here that we received from this product. But don't worry, this is only our review model, and it's not the particular one that you're getting, because our model, it was shipped kind of wrong, and this happened. And so basically the moral of the story is this is kind of sensitive, although it's still rugged. Just don't drop it too much on the cement ground, and I think you'll be fine. So as you can see, the screen is really clear and crisp. This is basically the same menu that we've been seeing a lot these days from Windows. Pressing the programs list takes you to the programs. Things are pretty responsive. You don't need to really use the stylus if you don't really want to, but using it is probably a good idea. As you can see, features include games, which are basically solitaire. We also have a calculator, the same calculator we've been seeing, but this is a little bit nice visuals from HP, which is pretty cool. We like this water-shaped thing. A file explorer for your files, an infrared device for the beaming technology, in addition, another wireless capability, an HP iPAQ backup system, which is cool. It backs it up to the SD card. We also have an iPAQ image viewer for imaging watching. There's an MSN Messenger for signing in and actually tapping and doing that. So as you can see, the keyboard on this device is another generic device, another generic keyboard, but that said, this is one of the better keyboards due to the fact that the screen is actually really large. The iTask launcher key, which is exclusive for HP products, makes it easy for you to actually switch the brightness of this product and adjust that, as well as the orientation. If you don't want to, you want to type this way, it's a lot easier. That said, because the iTask key takes back the back button, there is no back button on this product. So in order to go out of a menu, you have to press the cancel button, which didn't make a lot of sense for us because we just wanted one dedicated back button for us. Microsoft also bundles this with the reader. Basically, this Microsoft Reader is your ebook reader for this HP product. It comes preloaded with this version, which is really cool because not a lot of products have the ebook reader app built right in, but this does, and that works really cool. So we have Definite Guide. What is this? A few ebooks. This is called Definite Guide to Centric's Metaframe XP, and this is basically one ebook that we were seeing, and we can flip and go to next pages, and it's pretty easy to do a lot of bookmarks, and interface is really clean and very nice to read. In addition, we have, of course, Nuvo, which is one of the cooler apps of this product. So we've already talked about over 6 wireless capabilities, and here's yet another one. It uses another infrared built-in wireless capability to power on your TV and turn it on and off. And this function actually works. It's a universal remote now. You can control your TV by pressing this. My TV turns on. I just assign it to my Samsung TV. It automatically determined the TV and it turned it on. I can do it for satellites, for DVD players, for my Bluetooth, for anything, and it works just like that. So it's like, you can even assign rooms, like living room. I want to go to the office, and in my office I have a different set of devices. So it's just really cool and just really innovative technology, because we haven't seen this type of, utilizing this technology in this kind of setting before, and it just works really well, and it comes preloaded, and so it's so cool, because in addition to being a business product, we are seeing this as a lot of entertainment options. There's also Pocket Word built in, the same word we've been seeing there, nothing changing. You can read stuff from your SD card and look at stuff. We have your terminal server, Microsoft Pocket Excel. There's no PowerPoint on here. You can download your own app if you have to have that. Of course, you also have the built-in Internet Explorer, which in our opinion is a horrible web browser because it's super slow. Now, after you connect to the Wi-Fi for the first time, you should immediately go ahead and download Opera Mini and do it that way and go to a different site. Browsing on this is fairly nice. The processor in here is slightly over 600 megahertz, a little bit under, so it's not the fastest in the world, but it also powers the device quite well, and the screen size takes advantage of definitely the browsing session. If you have a good browser, this actually works as a great product. So that's pretty much everything in terms of you need to look at and see. A few complaints that we had in terms of this product was that we really didn't like how Wi-Fi was set up. Bluetooth is really easy to set up, but WLAN, it's really hard to set up. You have to actually, the password and everything, if you set it, it's kind of strange. It's kind of not a clinked out product yet in terms of that software. We just wish that maybe Microsoft would add a server or a software piece to actually connect to the Wi-Fi directly instead of having to go through HP's own WLAN connection sort of system, which is kind of weird and still in the process of being fixed. But overall, it's a great pocket PC if you want something that can really do it all. And we've been seeing a lot of really powerful devices that are really not for consumers, but rather for people who want to go on to work and you want something really powerful. But this, in addition to being something powerful, is a great entertainment tool, which is pretty impressive. And it's got one of the biggest and brightest and baddest screens around that we've seen yet, along with one of the fullest feature sets we've ever seen. So for that, this device really shines. Please read our full review on OS and VTXreviews.com. Thank you.